Hi, we are still here at the Centurion Model Engineering Fair. We are now at the boat section with Jeff, and he's going to tell us all about the Miniature Boat Club.
Hi, Jeff Timmins. I joined this club about 15 years ago when there was very little here, and the members themselves actually built up the facility as it stands here now. We pay a small levy or fee every year, an annual fee to be a member, and do most of the work ourselves. The facility is part and parcel, or it's associated with the Model Train Club, which is the Centurion Society for Model Engineers, and we work in conjunction with them. Whenever there's a show on, we always make sure that both parties attend the show and put on a bit of a display, and it creates more interest in one another. So it's very beneficial to both parties.
What does the members of the Centurion Boat Club do in the club?
Well, there's sailing of boats, display that even have model tanks and trucks, but mainly it's centred around boats, all sorts of boats, from fishing vessels to dhows, and we've had galleons, we've had speedboats, that is just about everything you can think of, warships. The interest covers the whole spectrum of the nautical interests. There are around 25 members in the club. It varies from year to year, but it always remains about 20 to 25 members, and we meet on the first Saturday of every month and the third Sunday of every month. Obviously this is an extra event which has been put on because of the people coming from all over the country to display trains and boats, etc., and it's quite a big event for 2 days.
How are these boats powered usually?
Well, majority of them are battery powered. We do have some steam powered boats, but they tend to cause a problem if you've got a wooden boat. The steam will just distort everything. So people end up, even if they build a steamboat, they often put in an electric motor and give up with the steam. But the steam is of more interest, of course.
Are these ships built as exact replicas of bigger ships that really exist in the world, or is it sort of a recreation of whatever the person feels like building?
Well, it can be, but there are a lot of models which have been purchased and put together. They are scale models which you assemble in plastic. There are scratch-built models. A lot of them are totally to scale, right down to very, very fine detail, railings and step ladders and all sorts of things. But mainly scale, but there are a lot of other interests who just want to put a boat on the water, and they just want to sail it all. And it's a matter of choice.
Now, Jeffrey, tell me, how does one get into the Model Boat Club, and how would you start if you're a complete novice?
Well, I started by actually purchasing a boat from someone else. I think it cost me about 700 and something rand initially, which was about 15 years ago, so I don't think you'd get one for that price now, but you can go along to a model shop and you can buy a kit for probably 2,000, 2,500 and rebuild it, or build it from scratch, or you can buy a boat which is already made from someone, or you can scratch build. There's various types. You can get the plastic card and you can build it yourself, or you buy a plastic kit, or you can build one in wood, which is a little bit more involved. You actually have to create all the cross members first and then plank it, plank by plank, and you pin each one delicately in place and and it literally will take you months to do that. But it's just a matter of getting started. Some of the men here are really, really skillful.
This F386 Castle-class Corvette was hand-built from scratch more than 35 years ago, and has seen lengthy service with the Gauteng and Centurion model boat clubs, and she's even sailed on the Ind River in Korea. The hull is made from a fiberglass molding, with deck and superstructure constructed from marine plyboard. The mast, funnel, and most of the fittings are made of solid brass. Power for the Corvette is from an electric motor used to drive the radiator fan from a 1980s VW Golf. The model features working anchors, the cannons are all traversable, and the radar dish rotates. For night sailing, working navigation, deck and cabin lights are fitted.
Hi, I'm Lawrence from the Gauteng Model Boat Club, and I'm joining our sister club, the Centurion Model Boat Club, which is being held in this engineering fair in Pretoria. And I'm just want to introduce to you to some of my boats that I have behind me. The first one is the Joffrey boat. I got the boat which was in shambles, and I rebuilt the whole boat from bottom up to scratch. The next one is the Beast of Burden. That is actually a barge which gets hooked up behind the Amsterdam. The one behind me is the Perseverance. That one also was a bit of a shambles, and I had to rebuild the whole boat. And then you will find the Northern Light behind me, and down there you will find the Happy Hunter. Now all these boats are radio controlled. They all of them have a smoke generator in. Some of them has a starting generator. All the lights work. They work from the radio. When you start up the boat, it sounds like a real diesel boat, and it smokes like a real boat. And it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to build one. If you build one from scratch, it's going to take you about 3 years to build. If you get a boat that's a bit of a mess up and you're going to restore it, it's going to take you from 6 months to a year to rebuild the whole boat. But it's an awesome hobby to start engage with.
Tugboats are rather popular among the members, and they enjoy having fun together. One of the events which the club arranges is tugboat towing. The members push this bulk carrier, which weighs about 1,000 kilograms, around the course on the lake. The team which completes the challenge in the fastest time wins.
Good afternoon. My name is Bill Williams. I'm the chairman of the Centurion Model Boat Club. We're a club that was formed 20 odd years ago in the year 2000, and in the beginning with 3 members. This year we've had our September fair, and this is the second time, and it's been an outstanding success over the last 2 days to entertain both members, their families, and the public who come to visit this venue. There are very, very many different types of models on display of various kinds, whether it be boats, tanks, planes, helicopters, and we're a family situation where the family is more than welcome to come and share this venue with us on every 3rd Sunday of the month. Members meet on the 1st Saturday of every month, where we just get together as members and just socialize and have a show and tell to see what each other is doing and where we can assist and encourage the youngsters to be part of the club.